While San Diego might not have the same weather fluctuations as other parts of the country, we still have an amazing holiday season. I'm going to take you through the very best of what you could find right here in San Diego County. So if that's what you're looking for, to have fun outside, inside with your families, with your friends, with your kids, whoever it might be, this is the video for you. I'm going to take you through the best of what we have right here in San Diego County. If that's what you're looking for, stay with me and we're going to get after it right now. Hey guys, I'm Dan Beer with eXp Realty, and I'm also someone who has 3 young kids. And pumpkin patches are one of the first things that show up is just all over the county. You have huge pumpkin patches, small pumpkin patches. You have experiences with roller coasters, and then you have the ones that are just really kind of more quaint with the hayride and, the face painting, all that kind of thing. So I'm going to take you through some of my very favorite pumpkin patches that we have right here in San Diego, so you're able to find them anywhere you are within the county. Now listen, we have them in Chula Vista, in the San Diego metro area, we have them in Rancho Bernardo, we have them in Poway, we have them in, you name it, we've got them. I'm going to highlight two that I think are extra special, starting with the one in Carlsbad. And it's actually the Carlsbad Strawberry Company Pumpkin Patch, which is a horrible mouthful. Don't encourage you to ever actually say that, but I do encourage you to go because it's really, really fun. Here's what you'll find if you choose to go there. Yes, they have the tractor ride and the petting zoo, but what makes it really unique is that it's located at the Carlsbad Flower Fields. Just gigantic fields that, it's no matter how far you look, and it's something that it's a thing to visit even with or without the pumpkin patch. But that setting of just having endless amounts of flowers surrounding you where you're at, it is a really, really special thing. Now, my favorite thing about it is that not only do they have a regular corn maze, which is awesome, but they also have a haunted corn maze. So they just know how to add more flavor to the typical pumpkin patch experience. It's something to go see. It's big, and you really can make an entire outing of it. Now, real insider's tip, what most people don't know, in the corn maze, there actually is a speakeasy. Okay, you heard that. Literally in the corn maze, there's a speakeasy. So I'm gonna leave it up to you to go find it. I've given you enough clue to just know that it's located there. But part of the fun is your discovery of the whole thing. So go to the Carlsbad Pumpkin Patch, you're gonna love it. And another one that I wanna highlight here really quickly is the Julian Pumpkin Patch, officially known as the Julian Farm and Orchard Pumpkin Patch. Now, the pumpkin patch aside, Julian is a place that is absolutely worth a visit, and you would wanna go there in the summer, in the spring, in the winter, the fall. In the winter, there's actually snow, which San Diego County is not known for, but they have it, and you go sledding, all that. It's known for its apple pie and apple tree picking, all that. It's just a quaint mountain town, really awesome for camping. So just pumpkin patch aside, definitely would encourage you to get to Julian. Once a year, we'll go out there and just enjoy the day. It really helps break up the routine. And with that, the pumpkin patch has that same special atmosphere to it, that same special something that's just going to differentiate it from the others if you're looking for that. So yes, they have the hayride and the petting zoo, the pumpkin patch, of course, the flower fields even, but what they have in addition to all that is rock climbing, axe throwing, face painting, live music. So you make a full day of it. In fact, I really would almost encourage you to just go there, spend the night, stay at an Airbnb or a bed and breakfast, wake up the next day, and you can do the pumpkin patch thing for one afternoon, but on the next day you can go hiking. It's just a real place to go. So that's the one in Julian. By the way, I just want to pause really quickly and encourage you to subscribe to the channel. We're putting out content that will share with you everything, anything, the good, the bad, the ugly, everything in between about living in San Diego County, plus regular market reports, neighborhood features. We go and visit real estate, so you're the first to know of any changing market conditions in San Diego County. I'll just remind you that if you're making the move in 9 days, in 9 months, in 9 years, we don't care when it is. We just want to be of value the entire way through and help make this all easy for you. We take Zoom calls, text messages, etc. So look at the first pinned comment right here in this video, and you'll be able to reach us for anything you need. All right, let's shift gears really quickly and talk about ice skating. So obviously ice skating, awesome holiday season, right? But how cool would it be to go ice skating at the beach? And you're not in San Diego if you're not ice skating at the beach. So really a cool experience. You go to Coronado, and in Coronado, right literally at the beach, weather's awesome, sun's shining, the oceans are breaking right in front of you. People, depending on the day, because we'll have our December days where we're all in shorts and t-shirts. We'll also have the ones where we're bundled up. But no matter what, either way, you're ice skating. And it's just a unique environment to do that in. Once you go, you'll understand it, but definitely don't miss that. It's one of my personal favorite things to do during the holiday season right here in San Diego. All right, shifting gears again, let's go to the runs. Everybody likes that turkey trot. So if you're into that, I'm just gonna read off a few of them to you. There's so many that I've got a little notes for me so I don't forget. I want to encourage you to go to the Oceanside Turkey Trot. It's huge. The Coronado 5K. There's the Father Joe's Villages Thanksgiving Day Turkey Run, another 5K. And actually, just a note about that one, that's San Diego's longest running one, and it's a fundraiser providing for the homeless and just for the local community. So really cool one for you to go to. Now here's kind of a goofy one, the Red Nose Run. This is a 3K or a 5K. It takes place in Del Mar. So if the 5K is more than you want to do, especially after whatever you've done the night before, I get it. Then you also have a 3K option, which 3K, what does that translate to? It's a little more than 1.5 miles, a little less than 2, I think. So kind of right in that pocket, maybe closer to 2. So definitely doable. Another favorite is the San Diego Santa Run, where you can dress up in whatever your favorite holiday attire is. And so picture like just loads of, right, hundreds and what looks like thousands of Santas just running down the streets. So very cool one for you to go to. And then finally, for those of you that are really wanting to hit the exercise is a little bit more than the holiday, then it's the San Diego Holiday Half Marathon. That one is a really special energy because you just know what the holidays are like in general. People are just, right, we're all supporting one another more. Everyone's happy. Everyone's just talking a little bit more. So take that energy to the half marathon. If you've ever been to a half marathon, you know it's already a place where everyone's encouraging one another. Notch that up a little bit. So if you're looking to do a half marathon in San Diego, there's a few that are really, really good. The La Jolla Half, for example, is awesome. But definitely look into this one, the San Diego Holiday Half Marathon. So moving on from that, I want to just highlight some festivals, some parades, and some lights that you don't want to miss. Like, and I don't get all these in every year, not even close, but that's actually the nice thing. You can have a lot of variety when you're here. It's really one of the neat things about San Diego County is there's just a lot going on. There's always options. In fact, a lot of people talk about, it's a negative, but take our sports teams, for example, the San Diego Chargers, which moved out. Why? Well, it's not that the city didn't love them, it's just that there's so many other things to do. There's so many things to do. And so that's the beauty of San Diego is you will have variety on a regular basis. So jumping into festivals here really quickly, December Nights at Balboa Park. That's one of my very favorite things to do. It's just, you're in the heart of San Diego. It's a historic area. There's all these old buildings from the 1800s, and it just has, if there's any place in San Diego County that is the heart, and that would probably be Balboa Park, and they just light it up. It lights up in a way that if you're that person that likes to go, right, say to New York City, to the big Christmas tree and just see the lights, this is your spot. So don't miss December Nights in Balboa Park. And another popular festival that has it all is Coastal Christmas in Del Mar. I'm talking literally millions of lights. Ice skating, holiday market, frosty zone, bounce house, zip lines, play areas for the kids. It is just super, super, super cool. It's well done, it's classy, it's special, it's loose. You feel the neighborhood, the community connecting at this event. So that's one to for sure not miss. And by the way, if you're like me and you like to go all in on things, they will let you rent there. You can rent a personal igloo. And then in the igloo, you have your own fire pit where they set you up to do s'mores. So really awesome. Again, you have to get out. So that's one for sure not to be missed. Let's just quickly jump over to parades. So talking parades, because it's San Diego, we have land parades, but we have sea parades. So normally you don't have to say land parade, it's just a parade. We have land parades, we have sea parades. As far as where you find them everywhere. You find them in Coronado and Encinitas and Ocean Beach. They are all over. And as far as sea parades go, that's really, I think, the one that I want to encourage you to go and experience. It's just different. It's unique to our town. They have parades where they will just deck out boats. So imagine a ton of boats all lined up, all decked out like the way that people will deck out their homes, just lit up. And they parade through, and they do that in Oceanside, they do that in Mission Beach, and they also do that in the Port of San Diego right there in the San Diego Harbor. So really neat. Make sure you go to one of those. All right, let's finish off for those of us that like to stay in the car and drive through, enjoying the lights if that's your thing. Maybe there's the one you're gonna do every year. Maybe you're gonna hit a few. So I remember as a kid, that was one of my favorite things to do. the place that I would start is Christmas Card Lane in Rancho Penasquitos. If you're in Chula Vista, look up Christmas Circle. And if you're in Poway, one of the definite best out there is Candy Cane Lane. In fact, I would say that no matter where you live in the county, get to Candy Cane Lane. And of course, there's also Christmas Park in Claremont and Meritage Court in Scripps Ranch, so all worth checking out. Now, if you're looking for a nice lengthy one, the Lights at the Lake in Santee, that one's hard to beat. You have an entire mile stretch here where you're driving for a full mile, and it's not like the neighbor who dressed up their home or that one neighbor that did a really good job. I'm talking like that one neighbor that went over the top and just like way out there would not even be noticed, right? Like it's that everybody is decked out in that way. So that one is for sure one to see, kind of like Candy Cane Lane in Poway. Make sure you go there. I mean, and it goes like beyond the lights. They have unique water scenes even that it's like a water show where the lights will blink and go and jump and dance and etc. All tuned to music, all tuned to the lighting. It's something to see. It's like a little mini Bellagio, basically. Now, if you want to jump out of the car and actually do some walking, San Diego Botanic Gardens, that is really nice. And again, that's in Balboa Park, which is really close to Old Town, which also has its own amazing experience. I mean, you get the point. It's like everywhere. So just use this video, save this video, use it as a reference point as far as no matter where you are, or if you're maybe living in one part of San Diego and want to explore a different part of San Diego. And remember, we talk of San Diego as San Diego County. So if we're talking about Oceanside, we're talking about San Diego. If we're talking about Chula Vista, we're talking about San Diego. That's what we reference the county. And with that, I hope you'll make use of the video. Yeah, there might not be snow or wind or so on, but isn't that the beautiful thing about being here while being able to have such a festive spirit? And I hope you'll enjoy it. Again, no matter what you're doing as far as your move in San Diego, out of San Diego, or if you're just coming here for the first time exploring, all we want to do is help. Hit the first comment for all the different ways in which you could access us. We'll be happy to help make everything easy for you, and we'll see you on the next video.